So, the upcoming Batman versus Superman is in 2016. But was the 2013 Man of Steel movie any good? Who knows? But we're going to talk about that. Hello, welcome to Showtime, and today we're going to talk about Man of Steel, the 2013 Zack Snyder movie. Now, we all know this superhero from Krypton that was sent to Earth as an orphan, and we've all seen the Christopher Reeve play this great superhero, the Man of Steel, and now Henry Cavill has taken the place and he will be the Man of Steel. So, what did I think about this movie? Is it any good? Well, I like this movie, but there's one thing I wanted to do before we continue. And I got some glasses here and I never could figure this out. Now, Clark Kent puts on his glasses, right? And I'm looking at you, but it's still me. You can see it's me. I just never got that in the movie. You put the glasses, take the glasses off, you're Superman. You put the glasses on, you're Clark Kent. It's just one thing I wanted to ask you guys. Nobody figured it out. Nobody just said, but you look like Superman. I just wish that would be tweaked a little bit. I wish they would change that, but who knows? We never know. We might get that in 20 years' time or 30 years' time. We never know. But let's hope the writers or the guys at DC will work on that and resolve that, because that always was the issue for me. But anyway, back to Man of Steel. This movie answers some questions that I always wanted to know about Superman. Now, the first thing is, and it'd be spoilers, so spoiler alert, we got a chance to see Krypton. And I really liked that. It was so nice to see Krypton for the first time and see, the animals and, how society is working, the government, how the structures of the buildings and the architecture of Krypton. I've been waiting for years to see that. So it was great that was addressed and shown in this movie. Thumbs up. I really liked that. It was great that it was shown. Also, the Jarrell family, who they were before Clark, arrived. This I was always a mystery. I always wanted to know more, and we did see some of that touched on in Smallville, in the TV series Smallville, but it wasn't enough. There were still questions there. So we got a big budget, mega movie, and we actually get to see Krypton. So that was fantastic. I really enjoyed that part of the movie. Straight off from the beginning, we get to see the epic legend, this planet Krypton, before it was destroyed. Usually you just see the explosion and, that was it. In Superman 2, in the original movie, you did get to see a bit of Krypton, and also in the original movie, I think the original movie was 1978, but don't quote me on that. I'm not particularly sure, but I know 1977 or 1978, the original movie. So you do get a glimpse of Krypton, but it was more this cold green planet. I wanted to investigate. I wanted to go around the corridors and see see more of this planet and the culture, this advanced society. I also like the aspect of seeing Clark Kent growing up. And the problem I always had with Superman he was too invincible, too strong. You know, when we look at Marvel characters, they all have, they're not perfect. There always something that's not right with them, and they always have a weakness. But Superman only had a weakness was, his weakness was Krypton, kryptonite, sorry. And, just with kryptonite, I just felt it was just like a god, or, something like that. And I never really understood growing up as a kid, what was Superman? Was he a magician? Because you just open up his shirt and, there was his costume, or he would just disappear behind, an alleyway. So I wasn't sure, is this a magician or is this an alien? Does he use magic or what is that? So it was always some confusion, and I don't think I'm the only person, living today that was very curious about Superman's background. So it was great to see in this movie that he even had problems breathing our oxygen, our air. So that was amazing. I really liked that bit, that of course a different planet's going to have a different atmosphere to our own and a different gravity. So it wouldn't be so easy for an alien just to arrive here and be able to breathe our oxygen, or, be able to tolerate, our gravity, or just different things like that, or even diseases. So this was written so well by the writers, and I really enjoyed that. It added more realism. I'm going to switch a little bit to Supergirl, which I've seen 2 episodes. And the problem I had with Supergirl is from all the movies we got before, we're talking about, and showing this beautiful character, Superman, he always felt lonely, that he always wanted to know more about his family and his home planet, and he dreamed and wished that he had someone from his home planet to talk to. Now he loves his being on Earth, and he loves the human beings, but he always wanted someone from his own planet. He feels lonely, and you can see that through the past movies. And I didn't get that with Supergirl, and I know I'm diverting a little bit from Man of Steel, but I just watched the 2 episodes of Supergirl, and I was a little bit disappointed, because I'm not sure if it knows what it wants to be yet. Supergirl, it's like Gossip Girl, or one of those shows, and the special effects are not so good. But I was really disappointed, because when actually she was there, Superman never came to see her, and all these years she was growing up, and I felt that was very false. And I'm not going to buy it that Superman, this is a different universe. Superman always would love to spend time with someone who was from Krypton. So that's where Supergirl is very weak for me, the TV series. Let's go back to Man of Steel. So it was, recapping on what I said before Supergirl, it was great to see, this great character arrive here and have some problems adjusting. Even you can see he had some problems with his powers, even with the hearing. It was very overwhelming for him to have all these senses that were so acute, and hearing everything was too much for him. And Martha Kent helping him with that was great, and also with the fight with Zod, I found that the last fight was realistic. Many people had issues with the final fight, that was too long. But if you have 2 super beings that are matched equally, it wouldn't be over in 2 minutes. It would be a fight. This is a fight of the Titans. And, it showed that, another issue that many people have discussed on blogs since 2013 is that he didn't save everyone. But you can't be everywhere at once. Some people are going to be sacrificed. He's not an angel. He's a superhuman being, but he's limited on that. And it was great to see a change in his costume. Many people disagree with me right now, but I just have a problem with a person. How can I take you seriously when you're wearing your underpants inside out? So I was happy about all these changes. And I'm really looking forward to see Batman versus Superman. But I do have issues there that I wish DC would bring more characters in. It seems that DC are very scared to bring in new characters. With all these rich characters that they have, bring them in. They've taken so many different risks, and look how it's paid off with the success of Arrow and Flash. I just wish that we could have in a Superman, movie or Batman movie, let's see more DC characters, fresh ones. Look what Marvel did with Ant-Man. I never really cared about Ant-Man, but it was something fresh. Okay, Wonder Woman is coming and Aquaman. Aquaman, come on. But anyway, may surprise us. Maybe there's a genius behind the movie that's written a great script. So yeah, but Aquaman doesn't really make me, make somersaults for joy and say I can't wait to see this movie. But I may be proven wrong. It may be a great movie. Who knows? But Man of Steel, finally, I got the movie I was dreaming for and waiting for. It's not all the way there yet, but it was satisfying. It was satisfying. So I would give Man of Steel, I would give it a nice 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are great. And if you like my video, please give a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you very, very soon on Showtime. And let's talk about movies. Take care. Have a wonderful evening, whatever you're doing. And keep watching those movies. Bye-bye.